And we are live once again. Wow, it has been a while. So, right here, you guys can see Sasha, my Russian tortoise, and we are here celebrating our 500 subscribers. Okay, this is a big moment for the channel, and I'm very excited to celebrate it with you guys as my subscribers. Okay, so I'm just going to clean something up in her enclosure real quick. Alright, so there's Sasha. We are going to be feeding her a little meal. Hey there, Sasha. So we're going to be feeding her a little meal in this live stream. Okay? So yeah, hopefully everything is looking good for you guys, and without any further ado, let's get into it. So, as I just said, we are going to be feeding Sasha some of her favorites. Some greens, of course, with some cactus pad, okay? She loves herself some cactus pad, so we're just going to stick it on in there. Alright. There's her cactus pad and her collard greens. Okay, that's what we're going to be feeding her today. Alright, so there we go. If she even notices that it's there. What are you doing, Sasha? Huh? Yeah, so, and by the way, if there's any lagging in the live stream, please let me know in the comments, the live chat. I'll pull that up here. Okay. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions, I'd love to answer them about my reptiles and everything like that. So, yeah. If there's any lag, let me know in the live chat. And enjoy Sasha eating her meal. Okay, so it has been a long journey with our channel here. We have been uploading, I've at least been trying to upload every day. I haven't uploaded in about 4 days. I have been working on videos and just trying to find things to upload. So it's really a job when it comes to YouTube that I figured that out over this year. I've been on YouTube for over a year now, so it's been a quietly good time. Is quietly even a word? I don't think that is. But anyways, if you guys have any, because I really originally wanted this to be a Q&A video, so question and answer. So if you guys have any questions, please, of course, leave them down in the live chat so I can answer them live. So, there we go. Give Sasha some more of her salad. There we are. There we are. And guys, I really would like to do live streams more often because they're really fun. They're fun to, interact with you guys out there, and I really haven't done one in a very long time. So yeah, Sasha is not really giving us her full attention. She's more focused on the food, as you guys can see. So, we're just gonna drop more cactus pad in there. Yeah, this is one full cactus pad, and she is loving it, as you guys can see. Try to get a better angle at it there. Look at that. She knocks it off of her food dish and then eats it like that. As you can see, she's going after some collard greens right now. So yeah, you guys are gonna watch Sasha for a while. We have had Sasha for, let's see here, yeah, over a year now. Okay. Really great experience. Russian tortoises are a great tortoise to keep. So, very beautiful tortoise. So, yeah. There you have it, Sasha. And we are going to be featuring some other reptiles later in the live stream. And, so I'm going to be bringing Bruno on, my bearded dragon. We're going to be bringing Ralph on, my North American wood turtle. He's a juvenile now. He's growing so quick. We're going to bring, well, I'm going to try to show you guys one of our hatched crested geckos. So you guys will see our crested geckos. So yeah, we have a whole lot of stuff planned for tonight's live stream. So sit back and relax and join in the fun. So, don't have anyone watching right now. Zoom out here. So yeah, I'll wait here. Fascinating. So, I'll be right back. Okay, so I would like to talk about, so I do have a thing here of like things we're going to be talking about. So just so we don't have things to run out of, so like things like basically that we can talk about during the live stream. And the first thing is basically Sheldon, my red-footed tortoise, being indoors. Okay, Sheldon being indoors, it's been a quite fun time having him indoors in the reptile room, especially like all of the reptiles. Like, it's fun to have like all of the reptiles indoors this winter with me. I will be planning a outdoor enclosure for Sasha here, because Sasha, I believe, needs an outdoor enclosure. I think that'd really be good for her. I also think an outdoor enclosure would be good for Ralph, my North American wood turtle, Bella. If you guys don't know, that's what I named my Herman's tortoise. I can actually bring her on right now. I can show you guys Bella. Okay. She is a little stinker, as you guys can see. So this is Bella, my Herman's tortoise. Okay. Very, very beautiful tortoise. Now, she is a little dry. She's been like that for a while, since I got her from the pet store, but we are soaking her very often to make sure that she's hydrated once again, because honestly, in my opinion, pet stores do not keep tortoises that well, nor do they keep turtles that well. I was actually in a pet store, not long ago. Actually, it was only like a few months ago, and I saw these red-eared sliders. There was this one red-eared slider that it seemed like the other one had attacked it because it had like a bad injury on the back of its neck. So let's get that camera focused back in on Sasha there. So yes, if there is any lag, please tell me in the live chat. I would love to fix that if there is any lag, because I know that in my past live streams there has been some lagging. So yeah, and any questions you guys have, please leave them in the live chat, because I see we do have one viewer watching. So if you have any questions, please ask me, because this is a Q&A, and I am open to any questions. So, as you can see, Sasha is just devouring her cactus pad. Oh, now we have 2 people watching, so very nice. Okay, so to you people that are watching, however many is watching this live stream, we are feeding Sasha some cactus pad with some collard greens. Let's get a better view of her eating her salad. She does not want to be on camera. She's very camera shy. Okay, she is very, very camera shy. Let's see what she's doing now. She's giving us her buttocks. Okay. Thanks, Sasha. Thank you very much. Here, let's turn you around for the audience. I mean one person when I say audience, but let's turn you around. Oh, you're chewing on something. Okay, so there's a better look at Sasha. There's a better look at Sasha. Look at her go. An amazing species to keep. And yeah, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the tortoises that I keep here in the reptile room. They are all very good species to keep. Okay, especially Russian tortoises. Russian tortoises, they are a really small species. They can get bigger than this, okay, but this is your typical size for a Russian tortoise, also known as the Horsfield's tortoise. Green-eating machine. Yeah, she really is. Yeah, so she really just knocks the greens off of the, what do you call it, the food dish, and just eats them off of the substrate, but it's fine. I don't think she'll get compaction from that. But, yeah, so there you guys have it. You guys can just watch Sasha eat for a little bit until we pick up on a little bit of more viewers, but like in a little bit, I'll pick up on talking again. I'll just wait a little bit so you guys can enjoy Sasha right now. She really loves her greens. She really loves her greens, so yeah, so I typically like to give Sasha a varied diet. Sometimes I'll give her some mustard greens here and there. I'll typically really just feed her collard greens, mustard greens, a commercial diet. Here, I'll show you guys the commercial diet that I feed her. Okay, this is the main, oh, here, we need to zoom out a little bit. This diet right here is the main diet that I feed Sasha here. It is a buffet blend by Flukers. Great diet, okay? Very great diet. So let's see if we can... I just created a community post for anyone who is not watching. I just created a post so maybe some people will come and join the live stream. So, yeah. Get a drink here. Sasha, you're devouring your salad. Look at you go. Yeah, I do time lapses of Sasha a lot. And she, like, you can really see how quick she devours herself a meal. But yeah, it's really fun to just watch her eat some greens. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I do want to get her outside. This, I would just say late spring and then summer, because it would be really good for her. She needs an outdoor enclosure. Outdoor enclosures are key to keeping a tortoise. Tortoises really thrive with sunlight, and that's what a lot of people need to learn in the tortoise keeping hobby, is that tortoises do really good outdoors, but the key to that is you have to set their enclosure up good. Like, you have to actually make their enclosure good. Like, you can't just put them on dirt outside, or like get like say just like a tote or something, set them outside. You need to make their outdoor enclosure like their natural habitat, and it can get expensive, but trust me, like, making your tortoise's enclosure match their natural habitat can really help. Of course, Sasha here This is a good substrate I have I talk about it an awful lot on the channel. So this substrate you guys are seeing right here is a 50-50 ratio of organic topsoil and children's play sand, okay? So that's what I use for actually all of my tortoises. It is a great mixture. It help like they can dig in it. They can really it's just a perfect substrate. A lot of substrates are like too like thin, so like if the tortoise gets wet, it'll like cake around them. This substrate, no. This substrate it's good for them to walk in. It's it's just perfect, okay? It is really good with water too. Like sometimes I'll spill water on their substrate and it'll just absorb and dry with, I mean, not much time at all. So yeah, the 50-50 ratio of organic topsoil, children's play sand, I highly recommend it for your tortoises. Of course, now do your research on what tortoise you have, because there are many different tortoises out there, and they have many different habitats. So, just do your research before, of course, getting any kind of substrate. But, this is always a good way to go. So, yeah. And I see we do have another viewer, so I'm just going to say this every time we do get a bunch more, like another viewer. If you have any questions, leave them down in the live chat. I'd be happy to answer them. Any questions about my tortoises, reptiles, anything. So, I kind of want to go ahead and put Bruno on, okay? So I was going to keep Sasha on for a little bit more time, talk about my tortoises a little bit more, but now that I'm thinking of it, Bruno is ready. He's in a good pose to be shown on our live stream, so I am going to bring the camera right up to his enclosure. So, bye, Sasha. We might come back to you later. And, oh, let's go up to Bruno's enclosure. Oh, there's Bruno. There's Bruno for you guys. Here, let's turn the camera a little bit more. And there's the boy himself, Bruno. We've had him for almost a year now, because last Christmas I got him as a Christmas present. So we can actually do some feeding with Bruno. We'll try to feed him some bugs. If you guys don't want to see me feed him bugs, then this is not the channel to watch. Okay? So, there's Bruno for you guys. He is the best lizard ever. Absolutely the best lizard ever. So, yeah, we're going to feed him some bugs today. And any questions you have about any of my reptiles, or if you haven't even seen my channel, consider subscribing to my channel, because this is the 500 celebration. So, subscribe so we can get up to 1,000, because that would, our next milestone is 1,000, so yeah. Okay, now I have uploaded on this before, but I do have a mealworm farm for the reptiles, so, because they are a little expensive to, like, get every single week, because I run out of them very quickly, so I just said, you know what, let's make a farm, or, like, a tub, so that I can just get infinite mealworms, and, it's cheaper that way. So, yeah, we're going to go in with some mealworms. I'm going to open up the tub. Where did I set the tongs? Let's see here. Where did I set these tongs? Oh, there they are. There's a snake, it would have bit me. So, we're going to grab a worm down in the tub, the worm farm. Oh, come here. Okay, so here's our worm for you guys. He gives up a little fight, as you guys can see, but he likes it. He definitely likes it. So yeah, there's Bruno for you guys. And yeah, if there's any lag whatsoever, please leave it in the chat so I can fix it as soon as possible. Okay? So now we're actually going to go in with another food for him that I really do not like messing with whatsoever. It's just the worst food for him that I like, but it's good for him, so we're going to give it to him. And this food is none other than roaches. So, oh, we have another viewer, nice. And another viewer, nice. So, welcome everyone, this is a Q&A. If you have any questions about my reptiles, my channel, consider leaving them down in the live chat. We are celebrating our 500 subscribers. So, there you have it. We are about to feed Bruno some roaches. But, sit back and relax. And, watch a hungry bearded dragon be fed. Okay, Bruno. There you go. He loves himself his bugs. So, yeah. Gonna go in with another one. And I wanted to breed roaches, although I do not like them at all. It's for the reptiles, not me. Because that's what this is all about. That's what this whole channel is about. That's what I do it for. It's the reptiles. They are amazing. So, here you go, Bruno. Here's another one. There you go, buddy. So, as I was saying, I would like to make a farm, yet they take forever to grow up. Like, they take forever to raise, breed, everything. So, I was like, you know what? It's going to take too long. I mean, I'm not a very patient guy with a lot of things, especially when it comes to animals. So, that would not be very good for me, because it'd be like a year's process to do all that. So, I think that's it, Bruno. I think that's it. So, yeah. If you guys have a bearded dragon at home, I recommend making farms for your, like, feeder insects, because it is a lifesaver. Especially because bug prices are kind of high. So, it's, if you have the opportunity to make a farm, like, especially like mealworms. Mealworms are, like, really easy to breed, and they grow up really quickly. I already have some larvae. Definitely consider doing that if you have, like, any, like, kind of lizards that eat bugs like that. So, oh, I said bugs, and Bruno's head went right up. So, yeah. Majestic. Absolutely majestic looking lizard. I'm trying to change how the camera... There we go. That's a good spot. Now, I would like to feed Bruno some cactus pad, a little piece of cactus pad. So, I'm gonna show you guys something that you can feed your bearded dragons, other than bugs, which is cactus pad. And believe it or not, bearded dragons are omnivorous. Oh, thank you to whoever left a like on the live stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So, bearded dragons are omnivorous. They will be eating plant matter, animal matter, but honestly, you should mainly be feeding your bearded dragon plant matter. So, I honestly will be feeding Bruno things like carrots, I'll be feeding him things like collard greens, mustard greens, of course, what I just fed him, cactus pads, and then come the bugs. Okay, this makes up a good diet for your bearded dragon. You're still kind of skittish every once in a while, but it's okay. It's okay, Bubba. It's okay. Bearded dragons are like, honestly, cats. I'm not gonna say a dog, but they're honestly a cat with scales. They'll climb all over you if, you build up that trust, which me and Bruno have built up a good amount of trust. He climbs all over me whenever I set him on my lap. I let him, crawl around a lot, and they are very curious. They just have great personalities in general, though I will say something. I used to think that, just loved me for, not just the food, but I will say that the food is the main reason why they love you. And, I mean, that's not the case for everyone, but honestly, in my opinion, the food is the reason why he loves me so much, because of the food. And I think that's the case with a lot of reptiles, especially, turtles, and as you guys know, Ralph, my North American wood turtle, eats a whole lot, so, if anything, food is the number one reason why they come after you, and, act like they love you, because they know they're going to seek some kind of food or treat out of them showing affection to their owner, so I'm just kind of spending some time with them here. I like to interact with my animals, at least, every single day. I try to interact with the baby crested geckos, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. Maybe at 30 minutes, once the live stream hits 30 minutes, I'll show you guys the babies. If the youngest one, Coco, wants to reveal itself, because he or she is very skittish. I do not know the gender, but yeah. So, we're just kind of going to hang out here with Bruno for a little bit. I honestly think I'm going to feed him another worm, because he enjoys himself some worms. We'll go ahead. We'll just continuously feed it to him, because he loves himself some worms. There you go, Bruno. Oh, yeah, there you go. Smacky pants. Smacky pants. You just smack all the time, huh? Here, let me find... Because a lot of these worms in the worm farm are a little small for him, like this one here. I normally like to feed them to him whenever they're a little bit bigger, but all of them are around that size. They used to be a lot smaller, of course, but I've been feeding them pretty well. So, there you go, Bruno. Oh, there you go. There you go. Some people actually feed their bearded dragons, mice, frozen mice. I typically would not do that. I do not think that's a good idea. It looks a little too big for his mouth, but, compared to the size of my hand, my hand's this big compared to his head. So, I do not think that's a good idea. I honestly think that's kind of gross, but people out there do it, and it's perfectly fine for them if they're big enough. So, but just with the fur and stuff, I would not want Bruno to choke. So, let's see. Yeah, so, you 4 audience that are watching, definitely consider asking any questions you have about my reptiles, anything. There is a question I get often, and that is, it's honestly not even a question. It is just people telling me that I'm using the wrong substrate for Bruno. But I have to say that, honestly, it is not the wrong substrate. There is some things that could be added to it to make it better. Some, soil would be perfectly fine for him. That wouldn't be bad at all. Bruno, there's nothing on that. Here. he gets the tongs wet, which gets it on sand, and I don't want him eating too much sand, even though it wouldn't be bad for him to just get us a couple specks. But so yeah, that's part of the reason is the sand. People think that this sand right here will compact your bearded dragon whenever, like, if you feed them in a feeding dish like this, okay, I feed Bruno out of this most of the time. It's either this or tongs. Then you will not have too bad of a time. You will not have to worry about anything whenever it comes to feeding your bearded dragon. So, let's find another worm to feed our boy. Here. I knew there would be one under a bell pepper. Come here. There. Oh, don't want him getting any oats. Okay. Oh, there you go. He's just the perfect little bearded dragon. I mean, I wouldn't call him little. The thing about bearded dragons is they can be messy sometimes. I mean, they're not the messiest animal I've ever kept for sure. Honestly, the messiest animal I've ever kept has to be Sheldon, my red-footed tortoise. And he proved that on the ride home, whenever I first got him, from a tortoise rescue, operation kind of thing. He was with them for a while, but anyways, we were riding home. It's a far ways away from my house, and he pooped in the car, and it stunk, and it made a mess. And tortoise poop in general makes a mess, but this poop was different. Okay, let's just call it different for now. It was different in a way that it was like a gas bomb. So, Sheldon has the stinkiest messes and the biggest messes by far. So, I wouldn't expect myself to be talking about tortoise poop on our 500 subscribers celebration, but here we are. I would like to show you guys how I give Bruno, like, water a lot of the time. Okay, so I have to zoom out for that. Oh, here we go. There we go, zoom out. So this sprayer, there's a sprayer right here. I'll just dab a little bit on his head. Here, gotta get in here. Oh, here. Going to spray a little bit on his head, as you can see. Just a little. So it can drop down, and he can drink it. And maybe he'll drink it. Sometimes he gets mad at me whenever I put water. Yeah, he doesn't like it sometimes. But a lot of times it provides him a way to drink, because I never really see him go in his water dish. So, yeah. Okay, let's continue our list of things to talk about. Let's see here. What are you doing, Bruno? What are you doing? Here. I love the way he walks. Gonna get up on your basking area? You are. You are, buddy. Getting up on your basking area. He's the cutest thing. The absolute cutest thing. Well, I don't know if you can beat a tortoise, but if you could, Bruno is the cutest little lizard ever. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So, he's gonna warm himself up. It's probably because I dropped that water on his head. He didn't like that, and he wants to heat himself up. So, that's some really good footage right there. That's a really good spot for the camera. I'll let the camera sit right there, because that is awesome. What are you doing, Bruno? What are you doing? You shining? It's like a lion Oh, sorry for the camera shake. Sorry for the camera shake. There you guys go. That is a good spot to sit and talk with Bruno, standing tall. So, as I said before, we have had Bruno for almost a year. On Christmas Day, it'll mark a year with Bruno, and I'll definitely upload a YouTube short when that time comes, but yeah, so on Christmas Day, that'll be a year with him. So, honestly, keeping lizards has not been the greatest time for me, but it is a good experience. Lizards are awesome, and they, like, Bruno has been a good experience. Mango has been a good experience, but some other lizards that I keep, it's just been very bad experiences. So, not extremely bad, but, like, I'm not able to build good trust with lizards as I am with tortoises. And that's honestly kind of surprising to me. I mean, I don't, like, study, like, lizards heavily like I do with tortoises. But I do study bearded dragons heavily. I do study, leopard geckos, I can't talk. Leopard geckos heavily. And because those are species that I work with, and I study really heavily on species that I work with, of the many species that I work with, especially like my endangered North American wood turtle. It's really sad that these North American wood turtles are endangered. So I will be showing Ralph in just a couple minutes, actually. I could bring him on now, but we just got a few more viewers, so thank you guys for joining. If you have any questions, leave them in the live chat. We're currently watching Bruno, my bearded dragon. The magnificent... Oh, you don't like me, do you? You don't like me touching you, do you? Do you? So yeah, we're currently watching Bruno, and we're about to go on to Ralph, okay? I might just take Ralph outside of his enclosure, because that will be easiest, because he makes his glass on his tank pretty dirty. So we're probably just going to take him out of his enclosure. So I will refix the kind of view right here, and I'm going to prepare for Ralph. So going to zoom all the way out, and please wait on me. I'm gonna go grab Ralph, which is right next to Bruno's enclosure, but I'm gonna grab him for your guys' sake as the viewers, so you guys don't have to try to find him, because he's camouflaged, kind of. You could say camouflaged, but, Ralph, cooperate with me, buddy. Cooperate with me. Here. Maybe I should have stayed on Bruno, but anyways. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Ralph. There we go. There we go, buddy. Was that too bad? No, it was not. This is the heart of the whole operation right here. Say hello to everyone, Ralph. Say hello to friends you know, or don't know, by chance. So yeah, this is Ralph, my North American wood turtle. This is my favorite part of the live stream. So this is Ralph, my North American wood turtle, an endangered species, which I'm very sad. It is definitely not a good thing. That's why it's an honor to keep a North American wood turtle. They honestly are just the best. They are really intelligent, like really, really intelligent. And it's a really big honor to keep them. Once he slash she, I do not know the gender of Ralph, grows big enough to an adult, I do want to breed North American wood turtles. I want to find him a mate. But I definitely have to find out the gender first before I get a mate. Because I do not want things to go south. Especially if it ends up like, if I get one and I don't know the gender, it being two males. Two males is the worst possible thing, but even if it was, I would love them anyways. Because just look how beautiful these animals really are. Look at that. So I am going to talk a little bit about Ralph. So we have had him for long over a year. A lot of my reptiles I got last year. So, or like at the beginning of this year or last year. So, yeah, it's been a long journey, but at the same time, like, a lot of things have happened, like, lately, too. Like, it's been, like, not too long ago since I got, let's see here. Has not been long ago since I, had hatched out the crested geckos, and then now, Ralph is growing, like, really big. So, I'm actually going to show you guys in a hand comparison how big Ralph is compared to my hand. Like, look at my hand and Ralph, and my hand is growing bigger, too. So, and look at that plastron. Look at that plastron for you guys. That's just a beautiful turtle. The orange scales and the classic North American wood turtle carapace. So, yeah, this is Ralph for you guys. Hopefully, it is not a female, because if it was a female, I will need your guys' suggestions on female names. I mean, I don't know that Ralphina would be an okay name, but because Ralph is a pretty special member to the Mason's Turtles reptile room, and I want a meaningful name. So, just look at that beauty. So cute, so adorable. It has been a quite good experience keeping North American wood turtles, North American wood turtle, I should say. Although I will say one thing about them. They're messy, okay? Ralph is really messy with his food, but what turtle is not messy with his food? So, here, I'm going to get a better view for you guys. Look at that turtle. Look at that adorable juvenile turtle. So, I typically feed Ralph. I mean, he makes a mess. I honestly just should say what I feed him. I'll feed him worms, like night crawlers. I feed him mealworms. I feed him, of course, turtle pellets, which I'll show you guys in a minute. I feed him occasional fruits and vegetables, of course, because that all makes up a healthy turtle diet. We're going to go ahead and put Ralph back in his enclosure. Sorry, Ralph. I know it. Here. Gotta stand up for this one. Hey, what's that? What's that, Ralph? Anyways, oh, we're back up to 4 viewers. So, we'll go back on to Bruno for a little bit. But I would like to show you guys what I feed Ralph, my North American wood turtle. Which is this right here. This is the pelleted diet that I feed him. Really good diet, and this is what made him fat, okay? I hate to say it, but for a little bit, Ralph got fat. So, a little overweight, and alright. So, there's Bruno for you guys. Doing good as usual. We're going to go back down. This is what I wanted to show you guys. We're going to go back down to Sasha, and I'm going to show you guys what she has done to her meal, okay? So, to you guys that are new, audiences, earlier, at the beginning of the live stream, we gave Sasha herself a meal. Let's take a look at what she's done to that meal in, like, let's just say 30 minutes. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Look at that. That food dish was full not too long ago. And now, look at Sasha now. She's still going at it, of course. But just look at that tortoise. So, we are coming close to the end of the live stream. It hasn't been too active in, our audience hasn't been too active. But, so, I did want to make a live stream to celebrate and just kind of show off our reptiles, to celebrate, a good year. Hopefully, I mean, honestly, I might go live on New Year's, so we can celebrate the new year with our channel, because that will be awesome. But, Sasha declares the end of our live stream by finishing her meal. So, then again, any last questions before we end the live stream are welcome, while Sasha finishes up her meal. And this could be a good new thing where I feed the tortoises a meal and, you know, we talk while they eat their meal, okay? So, Sasha, there's still some cactus pad there. She loves herself some cactus pad. She never ate it before until I recently introduced it to her. And dang, she loves cactus pad. I was not expecting it, but it is a nutritious thing for them. And I'm glad. I wouldn't expect it to be too bad for them. And it isn't. So it's a treat that she can have every so often. And there we go. So thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. And here, let me just find out something. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And around New Year, like New Year's, let's just say, we'll go on live right before it's the new year. Let's just say that, okay? And that'll be fun, okay? So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I gotta figure out how to end this, because I have not... Oh, wait. Here. Okay. Let's see here. Sasha, you're so cute with that cactus pad. Alright, now I figured it out. Okay, so, see you all in the next video. You guys are the best. Thank you for making it 500 subscribers. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all tomorrow.